Cove!
Kids, where'd you go?
Cove looked at you, tears still clinging to his cheeks.
Don't tell them we're here. I don't want to go back to that house. I want to go home.
It'll be okay. You were struck by a sudden need to reassure Cove. It's not gonna be fun, but isn't he your family too?
Yeah, I guess.
Then you can count him when you really, really need him. You shot him a grin and pushed yourself to your feet. Slowly, Cove stood up with you, looking a little reluctant. His dad's voice rang out again. Cove, can you hear me? He looked toward the sound of his dad's voice, silent, then turned away while rubbing his not bandaged arm. Sorry, I still don't want to go. You waited silently with him. Yeah, I get it. You do? Before you could answer, you're Cove's dad, even closer than before. There you are, bud! The trio of parents appeared over the curve of the hill. Instantly, all their eyes landed on you, and they rushed over. Oh, is that my mom's? Yo! My moms are MILFs! Both of your moms were at your side in a split second, faces filled with worry. 4, you're here after all. I don't care which one's which, you're both hot. Mom and mommy. Oh my freaking god! I didn't even realize that's their names. Weird. So I'm going to use a deeper voice for mommy. We had been at the park to check for Cove, and then heard what happened earlier when you met the new neighbor. I thought you might have gone off further away. No, we're just sitting in the grass. Thank God you're both fine.
Were you two having fun out there?
You looked over to Cove, who was wiggling against his dad's tight hug, and pushing at his arms. Wait, wiggling again? Oh, so he was fighting. He's not a fan of his father. Oh, he's good. I think I'm gonna marry him. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I like him. You nodded, smiling slightly. Finally letting go of his scowling son, Finally letting go of his squirming, scowling son, Cove's dad turned to the three of you. Thanks so much for finding him. I really don't know this neighborhood. Childhood crush? Yeah, very good. Well, okay. To be fair, I could totally see somebody doing that. Good thing 4 knows this area so well. Absolutely. We should be probably getting home now. It's been a long day for us all. Say goodbye, Cove. Bye. Two of them walked off into the darkness, heading toward the neighborhood. You watched Cove's bright pink cast until it disappeared.
I'll tell you what. We'll have a proper play date tomorrow, okay? Your new friend's dad wanted to bring him by to see you and Lizzie.
How does that sound?
Sure. Can I show him my stuff?
Of course.
Then okay.
Both of your moms laughed. The sounds overlapping to warm, familiar chorus. Mommy put her around your shoulder and led you towards the path. That's totally not something to be taken out of context. Satisfied, and more than a little ready to go to bed after your long, exciting day, followed them home. Choose your feelings for Cove. This is how you feel towards Cove at this step. It can change in later steps. Indifferent. At this phase, it's way too early, so we start at indifferent. Begin at relax and distance. You won't change it again until step 2. Yes. Early the next morning, you're poking at your food, eating it slowly. Your sister Lizzie had to run out earlier to go play, but she'd stay put. One step up, every step up. Okay, for real. Okay, got you. Today, just like your moms had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out.
Excited to see your new friend again, For?
Maybe we can become friends.
Okay.
With that said, are you done with your breakfast? Yeah.
With all the exasperation of an 8-year-old can muster, you looked at your empty cereal bowl and then at Mom.
Okay.
Okay, attitude kid. We'll see.
Good job. He should be here soon.
Cleanup began, and then on cue, there was a knock. It was hesitant, like the person wasn't exactly sure they were in the right place. Still loud, though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell.
I know. For, could you get it?
Because Mom said so, you wandered over to the door. Hey, Coon family! Thanks for having us! Dr. Holden, as your moms called him, and his son were here. Cove looked different in the bright lighting of your living room, and when he wasn't crying. With his dad standing in front of him and Mom and Mommy behind you, you and Cove looked at each other. You studied Cove apathetically. This was his parents' plan, not yours. Not seeming any more excited than you were, you just stared back.
Do you want to go play in your room, For?
Sure. Come on, it's upstairs.
Okay.
Take care.
You can't have the voice line say, "Take care," on a character named Mommy. Sorry. Let us know if you need anything, you two.
Have fun, kids.
See you later, son. Play nice. You led him to your room, puffing out your chest a little at the sight of your treasures. There were lots of stuffed animals, a cool bed, and a window to look at. It was a great room. You haven't had anyone to show it to in a while, but you were really proud of it. He leaned in a little closer to one of your drawings on the wall. Oh, it's definitely needed.
I like this.
Okay, honestly, the little, plush over here is freaking awesome. Oh, that's a cool plush they got. Oh, dude. Okay, this little kid has excellent taste. Maybe it's because he has 2 moms. Maybe the moms are what's carrying him, because these plushes are freaking cool as hell. This is like a knockoff Pokemon, and then this one's just...
It's cute. I drew that. Cool.
You smiled at him. You were proud of that particular piece of art, and you were glad he noticed it. He looked around to the room a little more, studying the books on your desk and the pictures on the walls. You were glad for the company. It was nice to have someone new to play with. And then his eyes landed on a tiny box of beach things he collected, tucked away by your door. He took a step towards it before hesitating and pointing at it instead.
What's that? I hoard stuff found on the beach.
Oh.
You have any driftwood in there?
Dragging the box to the middle of the room, you and Cove flopped down next to it.
I think so.
Yeah, see? He gestured to a piece at the bottom, still covered in specks of sand.
Neat. This is a good collection.
You got the sense from his tone and his voice that he wasn't actually saying it to be nice, or to be like Shiloh. He actually meant it.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Shiloh's gonna be here today. Shiloh?
Lizzie's friend, or her #1 fan, I guess?
Do I have to see him?
It should be okay. He's Lizzie's friend. Not mine, but you know. Come on, check out my shell some more. I found this one under a big piece of seaweed that got washed ashore, and you pulled the seashell after seashell, explaining where you've gotten each one and holding them up against the light. There were big ones, small ones, pink and purple and orange. Most of them you washed off in the bathroom sink when you brought them home, cleaning off the sand. Over the past few years, you even learned some of their scientific names. The collection was so huge and varied that you had funny stories to tell for all of them. Your voice faltered a bit, but you got going as you could. Okay. The collection was so huge and varied that you had lots of funny stories to tell for all of them. Apparently fascinated, either by the stories or the shell themselves, Cove listened with what looked like the full force of his attention. Like when you almost got pinched by a hermit crab while searching for shells. After watching him scuttle back in the ocean, you found another empty shell that was almost a twin to his own. Oh man, this Red Bull's coming back. It was a new experience to be the center of such dedicated focus, even if it was only directed at the shells. Kids, come down to the living room. You could tell the idea was making him unhappy, but Mommy wasn't going to give you much of a chance to hang around. Cove hadn't been like this meeting you. You guess it was because he thinks you found each other by accident, not that a parent made it happen. Okay. Dr. Holden must be right in telling Cove that his dad was part of that. Step back. Dr. Holden must be right telling Cove. Dr. Holden must be right that telling Cove his dad was part of that would have been a bad idea. Okay, cool. Oh, before you know it, you had both been escorted downstairs and deposited in the living room, ready for Shiloh's visit. The two of you sat side by side on the floor of your home's entryway.
I brought home a bunch of shells. I want to keep looking at them.
Okay, but be careful.
I will.
You weren't sure if you could trust someone else with your treasures yet, so you stayed next to him while he opened the lid and peered inside. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell.
Oh.
Looked like he hasn't spoken aloud yet. He turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining.
I think this one's the best of them.
Oh, it appears that we are currently on a break, or on a ad break, so we will be back shortly. Man, has it really been 20 minutes? No, I think I'm at 30 minutes, right? I think that's what they're scheduled at. Yeah, that makes sense. 30 minutes plus the 10 minutes starting. Okay, cool. Either way, for those who aren't caught with the ad break, let's see. Honestly, first impressions of who picked the pink. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Number one, who picked the pink cast? Because that is a very unusual fit. Number two, why is he still wearing the same outfit from earlier? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a video game, so I'm pretty sure you can kind of like say, oh yeah, he's just like wearing whatever. But like, I don't know, man. That shirt looks a little oversized for him. He has to tuck it in, and he has to wear a belt as well. The clothes don't fit him, right? Number three, his hair's great. I don't like the eyes he gives me, but you know, that's fair. We're 8 years old. They're 8 years old, so I guess that's fair. Also, I did notice that Mommy was the one who complained to Mom that like the door needs to be fixed. So obviously Mom is the moneymaker in the family. And Mommy's the one who's like, we need one of these. So I actually low-key think that like Mommy is just trying to seduce Mom for the money. Like that's what we got. That's what we're taking. And ad break complete. Welcome back. So going back to the log. No. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell. Oh, like he hasn't spoken aloud yet, he turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining. I think this one's the best of them.
You can take it.
Cove looked at you in surprise, his eyes going wide.
Really?
Sure.
You like it a lot, right? Uh-huh. I don't want to take it from you. It's okay.
You got the impression that he was hesitant to accept something because he didn't know you well. Let it go.
Okay.
You didn't want to pressure Cove too much. It was supposed to make him happy, not nervous. Plus, Cove is your neighbor now. Maybe give it to him another time. The two of you were still sitting on the floor, looking through your collection of beach findings when the doorbell finally rang. Cove jumped, startled by the sound. Since the person hadn't noticed, you figured it was probably Shiloh. You knew where to look for that.
Lizzie's friend?
You nodded. That didn't seem to make Cove feel better. Number one, I'm pretty sure it'll be explained later. Number two, same outfit, unfortunately. Three, I think you're uneasy because of his wiggly eyebrows. Yes, what are these eyebrows? That is so true. Those freaking snake brows. Those are evil villain eyebrows. No joke. It was already obvious that Cove didn't hide his feelings well. You can tell what he was thinking right away.
This isn't a good idea. You'll be alright. He's here. We just can't tell him to leave. He's only at our door, and if you go upstairs... Wait. He's at our only door, And if you go upstairs, he'll find you.